For me to use sports talk, what you expect? It ain't about who said it first. It's about who got it right. I'm gonna tell you right now, Mike Vick was wrong. This isn't a black and a white thing. I don't think. I don't think it's like I don't think it's. I don't think everything is black and white. I think it's about righteousness, right? Okay. A white person may think the same thing that you should cut your hair. Of course, in corporate America, we get told you need to be clean shaved. You need to not have your afro. You need to not have your braids. Now, for Michael Vick to be a African or African American, however you want to classify Michael Vick, he should understand what Kaepernick is going through. For one, I'll say this: Kaepernick's hair doesn't define his message. Kaepernick's presence, his appearance, shouldn't take away from his message. For him kneeling, for one, as we all know, Mike Vick, you got in trouble for dogfighting. Cap has never been in jail. He's not a felon at all. Now, this is the problem because unlike Kaepernick, a lot of people go through this. So not saying unlike, but not just Cap, but a lot of people face this in everyday life. I know, particularly when I was in the military, I was like, why can't I grow out my beard? I was told this is what I was always told by my NCOs and by my officers. It's unprofessional. What's unprofessional about a beard? That's something that I've never understood. How I take that and what Mike Vick did is basically this. He said, you're being too black. Basically saying that, you know what? You're basically too prideful about your culture. There's nothing wrong with wearing cornrows. For one, Mike Vick, those cornrows and that afro and those gold chains that you were wearing when you played with the Falcons, that wasn't the reason that you was dogfighting. You were dogfighting because you were dogfighting. So I think we really need to stop associating with the way someone's hair is and their appearance on how smart they are and what they're capable of accomplishing. So, Mike Vick said, what did he say, G? Mike Vick, and call me if I'm wrong, G. Correct me if I'm wrong. Mike Vick said, I didn't really understand, like, the ramifications of everything, or I really didn't understand, basically, how, like I didn't understand the importance of being clean shaven and all this stuff until, after everything happened. Well, what was wrong with you before? There was nothing wrong with you before. No. I don't know what Mike Vick went through and who got into Mike Vick's head about, you need to present yourself like this. You need to present yourself like that. Because it kind of made me question when Mike Vick went on Fox Sports, right? And he was talking about the whole N-word situation that Riley Cooper was saying. Someone like Riley Cooper said, I'll fight every N-word in here. Riley Cooper still had a job. What did Chip Kelly do? He let Deshaun Jackson go, let Jeremy Maclin go, and not let him go, but traded Maclin, traded McCoy, and all this other stuff like that, right? So this has some players, kind of torn. It was like Chip Kelly don't like black people. And these are some of the same guys who looked up to Mike Vick. And it was like, so why are you backing up Riley Cooper? Well, what did Mike Vick say on Fox Sports 1? Mike Vick was like, well, the locker was torn, so I had to be the person to, But I'm like, at the end of the day, did you ever sit there? And he was like, well, I know Riley Cooper isn't like that. See, that's a problem because, and this is a famous quote. Once somebody show you who they are the first time, you have to believe them. Riley Cooper wasn't like that, but he said, I'll fight every N-word in here. That was a stadium full of people. See, that's what people get wrong. Instead of saying words like, I'll fight everybody, or, everybody's making me mad, a lot of people will substitute those words with the N-word because they want to hurt people. Riley Cooper knew what he was doing, whether he was drinking or not. And what's the saying about a whole drunk tongue speak sober thoughts and stuff like that? Hey, many times you can really get the truth out of somebody when they're drunk. Hey, so how you really feel about it? They done had a couple drinks. They'll tell you. Yeah. I don't think that you being drunk or basically whatever the case is the reason for you sobering up. That's just how you always felt. Maybe you just had a little more courage to say how you felt. Now, we're gonna look at Cap's situation. Vic said, it's his performance. His performance. Cap wasn't a. If you put Kaepernick just like with anybody else in the right situation, you mean to tell me they won't thrive? I know one place that I think Kaepernick will really thrive. Carolina Panthers. How about y'all stop making Cam Newton take so many hits and sometimes you substitute and sometimes you sub in Cap. Give Cam a break. Relieve his body of some of those blows. Now, me and G was talking and we looked at the whole backups. Austin Davis, Bryce Petty, Drew Stan from the Cardinals just stinks. So let's not say it's his performance. I don't even really need to even dig any deeper and give you guys none of these guys stats.
Not to cut you off.
No, you go ahead. Fitzpatrick.
Even Fitzpatrick.
He always finds a job. He always finds a job. Always.
What did he do as a starter? Cap numbers blowing it out the water. And Cap ain't even played all 16 games. Go ahead, Tay.
Man, that right there, though, Fitzpatrick, somebody like that. Jacoby Brissett for the Patriots. He's third string, but it's like, it's not about Kaepernick's, his performance. Because like I said, you put him in the right position, he's going to succeed. The Seahawks run the ball a lot. Why not use him there? You know how many backup QB. See, this is the problem with the NFL, and I made a video about this a long time ago. It's 32 teams, right? G 30 or 32. Yeah, I think it's 32. Right? So it's 32 NFL teams, but it's not 32 good quarterbacks in the NFL. How is that? And then we go to the backup line. It's not even 10 good backups. And then we go to the third string. I'm sorry. According to the NFL, I mean, not according to the NFL, but when you look as a fan, it's not even 5 pretty good backup quarterbacks who can win you 8 games in a season.
Mike Glennon. He started quarterback for the Bears.
Feel like that, so come on, y'all.
He got a 3-year, $45 million deal. How did he get that? Show me his stats. That show you that he should be starting for the Bears. And look at Kaepernick's stats.
Well, I actually like Mike Glennon better than a lot of those other guys. So he got more of a case, though, G. Mike has more of a case.
But what did he do to be a starter?
He ain't win a playoff game.
Jameis Winston came in Tampa and took his job.
Oh, yeah, they was going to get him no matter what. Famous Jameis. So this is the problem, though. The overall problem is you have a lot of people, and African-Americans, I'm going to call it like it is, who really are not comfortable in their own skin. Now, listeners out there, I'm pretty sure y'all just heard the Jay-Z song. The, what is it called? OJ. Listen to the song. Jay-Z talks about this. Same thing with Tiger Woods. He talks about this stuff. Once a lot of black people reach a certain level financially, and this is coming from a black man. Me and G are both black. So this isn't, like I said, we're going to call it like it is. If a white person would have said it, I'll say the same thing. I don't care about your race. When you're wrong, you're wrong. And on this podcast from Media Sports Talk, we're going to call you out no matter who you are. Now.
And, hold on, and we are Michael Vick fans.
Yes. And when a lot of people had his back about the whole dog fighting thing, and a lot of question was, well, if there was Peyton Manning wouldn't have went to jail. He probably wouldn't. But for Mike Vick to really come back and utter those same words and be like, you need to cut your afro. So I got to change the way I look to be accepted, to get on a team in the NFL. This is why I'm big for this. Who's coming up for a contract? And I've said this plenty of times. And, G, you know I like him. Odell Beckham. He'd be like, y'all better give me my money or I'm not playing with y'all. Forget loyalty. See, this is the bigger problem in sports. We got these owners, these white owners, because there is no black owner in the NFL. Majority owner.
Nope.
There is no black owner.
We got 2 black GMs, though.
2 black GMs. Okay, that's good. But you have these owners who are like, I don't care. I can't empathize with what Cap is going through. I haven't been in that position. And that's why a lot of people have to really take that step back and just sit there and be like, man, wow. And just try to I mean, just think about the things that you know minorities go through on a everyday basis. And now Cap is doing like, well, you know what? I'm going to stand up for it. Where I'm going to kneel. I'm not about to. I'm not about to represent that flag, stand up for that flag when that flag under that flag, so much oppression has happened. That flag is a piece of cloth to many people. Just a quick history lesson, guys. We know under that same flag, 1776, the Declaration of Independence was signed. We know that, right? Okay. In 1860, under that same flag, women finally got the right to vote. In 1860, we know in the 60s and 50s, 60s,
The
you
Jim
know,
Crow law.
the whole civil rights movement. So under that same flag, a lot of stuff has happened. So let's not be blind to it, guys. Colin Kaepernick was not disrespecting our troops, as y'all try to put it out to be. Like, yeah, I'm a veteran too. He was not disrespecting our troops. Kaepernick was definitely standing up for oppression that has went on under that same flag for far too long. A lot of guys talk about it, but they didn't want to take that extra step and do something about it, and that's what Cap did. My
Yeah.
bad, G. I know I went on a whole 12-minute
Look,
monologue. Go ahead and rip it up, G.
I'm a slice it down the middle.
Okay, go ahead.
Slice it right down the middle. Huge Michael Vick fan before I start. Supported him before the dog fight, after the dog fight, you know. But this how I look at it. Michael Vick, to me, he's speaking for the NFL. No, the NFL is speaking to Kaepernick
Through Vic.
through Michael Vick.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Vick is the messenger. Michael Vick been down a dark road, had to give 18 months of his life. Michael Vick had to get tutored by Tony Dungy, if people remember. That's who basically told teams to give him a chance, that he was on the right path. So Michael Vick, what he's doing is trying to be Tony Dungy to Kaepernick, but it's for a different reason. And a different reason is that Tay touched on it about the flag, about what he's standing up for. Us in our black community knowing, and the white community know because they see it on the news just like us, what's going on. Black and brown is getting killed. We don't think that he disrespected the flag for as setting it on fire, spitting on it, stomping it out. He took a kneel. He didn't turn his back on the flag. But things to get better in our country, you know, and people got mad at that, you know, and Mr. Brown, Jim Brown, told Kaepernick when he spoke to him, you got to be willing to take these hits because of your actions. That's going to define you. You out here, you doing it, you're doing it for a right cause. But when the flack and everything comes down, and like now, you're a free agent, there's guys getting picked up that you're better than. And it's frustrating. But Michael Vick, I don't agree with the haircut thing. But this is where I'm going to say I know where Vick's coming from. Not saying that I'm backing where Vick's coming from, but me watching it and seeing the direction. That afro is symbolized of Black Panther. One of the most threatening to the government. And they never hurted nobody. They was more on the defense. Huey Newton. And the owners, the white owners see that. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't need that on my team. They couldn't wait till the season over. Because what they want to do is see you beg for your job back. And I know you heard it too, Tay, and I know our listeners probably heard it, but not really pay attention. Oh, I'm going to stand up now. That was just for that cause. That was out of Kaepernick mouth. See, that's part of the big thing they want. You know, because they don't want no one man, I don't care what color you are, bigger than the game. The attention that was brought on you every game. Even I was watching games, and they'd break and go to 49ers game just to catch and see what Kaepernick was doing. and then saw players how it went on other teams. You know, people don't want that on their team. Owners, white owners, you know, um, let's say 100%, 90%, 95 is Republican. And then the image thing that Vic is talking about, change your outlook, man. Be more cleaner. Do this, do that, before you can get a job. And Vic tweeted that, I ain't mean it like that. But you said it, Vic, on national TV. And I saw the comeback with Kaepernick, which I thought was clever, smart, but he used history. But like I was saying, Michael Vick is on the other side now. He said he wanted to see Kaepernick in the league. He deserved it. I understand where he's coming from. And by him telling him to do that, he thinking that's like a liking, like, oh yeah, he's trying to change, get in the door. But Michael Vick, you had cornrow, but Kaepernick ain't killed nobody. Kaepernick got a clean record. Kaepernick ain't been to jail. You had to really do that. You was locked down, shackled. Kaepernick ain't been locked down. And what it is just the fact that his actions, they want him to pay for it. Saying that we're going to get people that's beneath you to play this game. We know you better. They know that Kaepernick better. They know Kaepernick can play for any team. I can name starting quarterbacks Kaepernick better than. And I'm going to start in Chicago. I'm going to start in New York, the Jets. I can start in Cleveland, Osweiler. Ain't close to him. That's 3 teams right there. Now, come on. You telling me that I can't play? Nah, you ain't telling me that. It's political reasons why he can't play. And it won't shock me if Kaepernick never play again. It won't shock me at all.
And it's funny, G, because Chris Long is a guy who who stood up against the whole Donald Trump thing going to the White House. Chris Long is a guy who is conscious. And we know that Chris Long is a white NFL player. And like I said, race doesn't make you conscious, guys. You can be black and you can still, I guess to some people, not be conscious of the things that's going on around you. Just like the whole Mike Tirico thing. I was just reading that on ESPN. I laughed. It was so funny. I'm sorry, it wasn't even on ESPN. If y'all get time, check out this story. Mike Tirico, he's an analyst. I guess he said he's not black or something because he grew up with 2 Italian parents. He grew up in an Italian household, but like Mike Tirico, you way darker than me, dude. So anyways, not to get on that point, but I'm going to get back to my original point. Chris Long was like, if Colin's afro is a problem, then a dirty mullet should be afro. Chris Long, we know who just played with the Patriots. He said, I have my mullet, and hey, I just won the Super Bowl with it. So there's no way you can call that out.
It's double standards, though, Tay.
It is, and this is something.
It's more political. Mm-hmm. It's a political because a lot of these owners' great grandfathers served in the war, but you can sprinkle race with it too. Let's not fool ourselves. We're not up here to talk about racism. Ain't nobody dumb. We watch TV, we see it. It comes on our phone. But how Johnny
Manziel
still getting phone calls, and he powdering his nose. He done lost 26 pounds. He ain't in no football shape, but people willing to bring him in. I need some answers, y'all. I need some good answers.
Yeah, this is a subject that's
why is that? Show me pictures of Kaepernick powdering his nose, partying in Vegas, missing practices. Then you got something.
But it's sad, G, because the NFL like, oh, you want to be defiant? I got you. Don't worry about it. You don't have a job. The same thing that goes on with a lot of places, and it's America especially. America is one of the biggest bullies. We like to stick our chests out. And this game that's called the National Football League, like G said, you taking attention off the NFL, and you put it on yourself to them. Oh man, you got us losing ratings for something. Oh, okay, we gonna handle you accordingly. So I don't know. I don't know if they had a silent meeting. Well, not you can't have a silent meeting, but a secret meeting somewhere,
Oh, don't touch.
and they discussed
It's called the
this.
don't touch. It's called the don't touch.
It's like,
Rayshawn McCants talked about it in basketball. Don't touch him.
yeah, it's like, man, that's sad though that we really have to.
Speaking of basketball, um, watching the
Lonzo,
summer league
man,
and Lonzo Ball put up some nice numbers. Nice numbers. He was the summer league MVP,
ain't he
even
averaging a
though he
triple
missed.
double? Is he averaging a triple double? G, I think he averaged a triple double too.
Yeah, missing 2 games. I wouldn't have gave it to him, but he got it and he played good ball. You know, they won the summer league championship, which is great. You know, I was in Los Angeles over the weekend and hearing a lot of ball this, ball that. But then a lot of Laker fans was in reality like, yeah, this summer league though. I didn't have to say it; they said it. Like, how you think? How good? I say, I think he'd be pretty good. I think the Lakers got a better team around him. He got a big man, and he got veterans around him that can help him. Before it's him being like loose, he gonna have his moments. I say, but the thing is, don't think he's coming in to be Superman. That's what fans will mess up at. But what he's doing for the summer league, business wise, what he's gonna do for the Lakers is
It's
gonna be
amazing,
outstanding.
amazing, amazing. He brought excitement back, G.
Oh yes, the buzz in the city when I was there, was incredible. I mean, it was off the chain, and this guy got the city going. You know what I'm saying? He's a humble, quiet kid. See a little cockiness out there, but everybody needs that to play this game nowadays. But whereas him getting the offense and running is like the Showtime Lakers used to. I don't see no James Worthies or nothing, but I think the excitement can get back in the building. I don't expect them to make the playoffs. I will be shocked if they do, and I will hand Alonzo Ball the Rookie of the Year if they was to pull off the AC. I will. It won't be up for debate at all because I think he will be the reason that they do make the playoffs. But even though I don't see it,
That tough West, woo! That
yeah,
tough West will get to you, man. That in the East. Oh yeah, okay, all right, okay. That West, and my bad to correct myself. He wasn't averaging a triple double. He was averaging 16, 9, and 8, which is amazing. With 3
that's great.
steals. But like
That's
G
great.
said, hey, that's amazing. We got to give him a pat on the back for real because me personally, I said it, and it goes back to what I said. If I was the 76ers, I'm taking him. And I'm like, if you want him, give me D'Angelo Russell. But then again, I think we talked about that. Forget it. Why get D'Angelo Russell? But I can just go get a young 18, 19-year-old guy who can score probably just as well. So I get that. But that guy, Lonzo Ball, has some thick skin, G. We got to give it to him. I mean, he had a pretty bad first game. And to come back, get a triple-double, come back, ball out, come back, drop 30-some points, and just with a triple-double, it's like, wow, he got thick skin. Something a lot of players will crumble, but that is the summer league. I want to see him, and I heard the Lakers, GM talking about this. He was saying we're not going to put all the pressure on Lonzo Ball. I mean, Lonzo Ball is still young right now. That's why we went to go get Kentavious Caldwell-Pope because he can guard the Westbrooks according to them. He can guard the Stephs according to them. And all this other stuff that they were saying. They said that he can really, do that so that night in, night out, it's not on Lonzo Ball. Hey, Lonzo, you go guard Dame. Lonzo, you go guard Bledsoe. Lonzo, you go guard Thomas.
Hold on. If you don't guard, then he gonna guard C.J. McCollum.
I know, so it ain't a break. It's not a break.
So if he ain't guarding Chris Paul, he got James Harden.
Man, I guess so. We gonna see.
So if he ain't got Curry, he got Clay.
I know. That's why I was like,
KD.
no, man, no nights off, man.
So
No
if he ain't
nights
got,
off.
so they're gonna put him on J.R. Smith when they play Cleveland.
Man, I don't know what they gonna do, honestly, but it's gonna be interesting. But this summer league, this is good. This is showing what he can do. But then again, you know what? Summer league is a lot of guys who probably won't be on the NBA roster next year. So, I mean, this year. So what happens? Uh-oh. The competition is stiffened up. I've seen guys look really good, not as good as this in the summer league, and they go in the NBA and it's like it's different. Like I said, confidence, everything goes in. Now that jump shot, they said that they're not gonna tweak it. I was reading stuff about them saying that they're not gonna tweak it. They don't need to touch it. I want to see how consistent his jumper's gonna be because they're not about to
Funny
go
thing
on.
is, I've been playing my NBA 2K, and I played the Lakers. Alonzo Ball gave me the business.
What?
They got updated roster. He gave me the business.
What is his rating?
His rating is 78, which is good for a rookie. That is good. Close to an 80 starting off, and then with the online, his ratings go up week to week. Depends on how he played throughout the week.
Gee, I'm gonna say this right now. Now, you did say if they make, you said if they get the AFC, that they get Rookie of the Year. Okay, I might have to go with you because when I'm looking at the teams, Golden State. Okay, we know they ain't finished from the Golden State. They ain't finished from the San Antonio or Houston. The Clippers.
Nah, Clippers. I got Clippers as the 7 or 8 seed.
Okay, all right, because Utah's without Hayward. Well, the Thunder is now going to go in that fourth slot, fourth or third. So now
With Minnesota
Westbrook,
coming.
Minnesota. Oh my! I forget about. Wait, Minnesota didn't make it last year. They only won
They're
5
gonna be in
more
the top
games.
5.
Yeah,
They're
they
gonna
are.
be in the top 5.
Man, hold on. We can't
Minnesota,
need to do this too. Hold on. Yeah. So we got. Okay, it's a lock on Golden State, a lock on San Antonio, a lock on Houston. That's 3. A lock on OKC. That's 4. A lock on
Minnesota.
Portland. That's 5. Okay, yeah, Minnesota 5. A lock on Portland. That's 6. Now we looking at Memphis now. I think with them moving Zebo and probably going in, of course, a different direction, Memphis should make it again. Denver's right there.
Denver.
Denver got some scores over there.
Nah. Utah. Cause of Gordon Hayward.
They left. That's their score. They just play defense. G.
Oh,
They just play defense. That's it. They don't score. They don't score.
but
G.
they will beat the Lakers.
We'll see. Style make fights, and then you got New Orleans. Come on, hey Anthony Davis, you better get them boys in the playoffs this time. Come on, get them boys in the playoffs.
You got the Clippers still.
We got.
Hey, I think even though they might don't make it, I like what Dallas got. I really that Smith guy.
Yeah. Dallas was 8 games out. G. They were 8 games out. And the Denver was right there. Denver was only 1 game back. Denver, with Murray, with Moutier, they got guard play. I think it's more about them in the front.
The
court.
Kings don't look that bad on paper.
They probably got the best college roster on the Western. If you put all of them on the same team in college, that's still some growing. They still won. They still won 6 more games than the Lakers last year. The Kings. So
that's what I'm saying.
But a lot of that got to do with DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins won probably about, out of them 32 games, D. Cousins probably won about
15.
Yeah, 15, 16 of them games. So we'll see. They're just like that. So the Lakers almost had the worst record in the West, but Phoenix did come in. But
the Lakers gonna win 37 games next year.
Oh, well, that'll be a level up from what they did win.
That's what I'm saying. I got them 37 and 38. If they go 40 and 42, depending on his stats, I might still give it to him.
That's gonna be a tough one because, like you said, Dennis Smith is gonna be up for debate. A lot of these guards, you got a big man who might catch us by surprise.
My pick to win it is Simmons. That's my pick.
I forgot. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I said that too. Like a couple months ago, I forgot. Yeah, Ben Simmons won it. It's all right. Ben Simmons came back. See, that's something that a lot of these GMs been done. Like, you know what? You're hurt. Fool. Sit out the whole year. You can just come back and then win Rookie of the Year. And a lot of these guys got that stuff built into their contracts. Hey, if you make NBA first team, you get this amount of money. If you don't, then you don't get that money. That would be a bonus for you. So you better make first team. You got to make Rookie of the Year, or I'm gonna throw you some extra incentive. But speaking of the Lakers, I heard LeBron agent was talking to the Lakers too. I'm like,
yeah,
but
everybody can talk.
LeBron to the Lakers? I don't see
I
LeBron not going to none. That's not like that's crazy. That's like taking. I don't care how good Lonzo Ball is right now. That's like taking a drastic step back from the Cavs right now. I don't like it,
look at
especially when you gotta
listen to
go
this.
against
Yeah,
GOAT.
look at this. You looking at competing. LeBron is looking at business.
If it's business, go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
mean, but to me, I think he can still do business in Miami.
Ah, damn, go back, G. He ain't going back. It ain't like it was a Cleveland deal,
I'm
nah.
hey, I'm just saying.
Can't
I
see
never
that.
thought he
I'd
was
rather
gonna ever
see
leave
San
Cleveland.
Antonio.
I never thought he was gonna leave
I'd
Miami.
rather see San somewhere like that. Like go somewhere where you have a really good. You got Kawhi Leonard, and you know
But
Popovich
do
gonna
that
get
the
wherever else he want.
payroll. How big a pay cut he gonna take?
LaMarcus, I'm pretty sure they gonna do something with that contract. When is he coming to free agency? That's what I need to look at. Oh, they
He
gonna do
got two
something
more
with that.
years on his deal. LaMarcus Aldridge
Oh,
do.
man.
Um,
When G say that people be robbing them with the what you say with the mask off,
man,
LaMarcus robbed them with the mask off,
LaMarcus Aldridge, he gonna have a better year this year.
the
I got
gun in
faith
his
in him.
hand. He
But
ain't care, man.
I
LaMarcus,
was thinking this. I was thinking this. Just hear me out.
I'm
I know you
listening.
probably listeners, y'all might disagree. I said this, and I think you probably heard me say it last year too, Tay. I would trade LeBron James. I know fans listening like, what? No, he crazy. He don't know what he talking about. He don't need to be on this show. Listen, if I'm not for sure,
Mm-hmm.
and I got that gut feeling that I had the first time LeBron left me, I'm getting on the phone with the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm
Ooh, you
getting
don't
on
want
the
to give him the
phone
Greek
with,
freak. You
hold
don't
on,
want to
whoa,
do
whoa.
that.
Listen, I'm getting on the phone with the 76ers. Them the only two teams I'm looking at. A possible third would be the Pelicans for Anthony Davis. I'll say this. If I'm ascending to New Orleans, you give me Anthony Davis and give me a first round pick.
That ain't practical, G.
Listen, and a future first round pick for LeBron. That's what I'm doing. I know y'all saying, man, look at him. You don't know what he's talking about. Listen to me. I still got a young Kyrie. I still got a young Love. I still got I got a
Tristan.
young superstar, Tristan. I probably move him because we going small ball. He in the way. I move Anthony to the 5 the way this game going, and Love at the 3. I mean at the 4. I'm looking at. You know what? I will send Jr. with LeBron. I will send Jr. with him. I will trade Tristan Thompson for a shooting guard, a 2 guard. That's just me. That's just me. Then if that ain't gonna work, I will call Philadelphia. I said, you give me a first round pick, you give me Okafor, and you give me Ben Simmons.
That
I will do that. I will do that. Because I'm getting 2 automatic starters coming in. Ben Simmons, ball handler, he's 6 what? Kyrie like to play off the ball.
G, I'm hanging
That's
up
my
on you.
point forward again.
I'm gonna hang up on you. I'm gonna
Hold
hang
on.
up. If I'm the G, I'm hanging up on you.
I'm just talking about this is just me. Theory, just talking.
Okay.
Because I'm looking
theoretical.
at 7 more years. I don't want to drop off with Cleveland if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't want to drop off.
Yeah, you saying that you don't want to go through the rebuilding thing. You like forget that.
No,
While we good now,
the fan base is too hot.
okay.
At least have them keep coming. The thing is to keep coming, generating revenue. And my last not least, give me the Greek freak. We can go straight up. And give me that rookie. Give me that rookie who won Rookie of the Year.
Brogdon. Oh,
You give me him.
that's okay.
Listen, you give me him, Greek freak. I send you JR and LeBron James. Because dude could play the 2 with Kyrie. That's my team right there. And I'm keeping Tristan Thompson.
Oh, the Greek freak. Okay.
Now you telling me Kyrie and what's the 2 guard name who I said?
Brogdon. Michael Brogdon from Virginia.
Him at the 2, Greek at the 3, Love at the 4, Tristan at the 5. Come on, man. And Chris Carter voice. Talk to me, listeners. Talk to me, Tay.
I like it, but listen, G, they ain't gonna know because LeBron. We don't know how many years LeBron's gonna play, and that's the problem. Is he gonna give me 4 years? If you gonna give me 4 more years, and I know that I got a really good roster around LeBron, then of course I'll do it. But I'm not about to give
I
you
would
Greek
still
freak.
do it.
No, I'm not
I'm
about to
doing
give
it.
you. G, I'm not giving you
Freak
Greek
what?
freak. I'm not giving you Greek freak, and LeBron only play 2 more years. Greek
I'm
freak
talking
got
about
about 10
Cleveland.
more
I ain't
years.
talking for Boston. I'm talking for
No, 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 no,
Cleveland.
no, no. But I'm speaking for Milwaukee. I'm not about to give you
Yeah.
Giannis and LeBron is only gonna give
I
me two
mean,
more
yeah,
years.
I wouldn't. That's just me, yeah. But I'm just thinking that the term oil, like, that, here we go again.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got
It makes perfect
like,
sense. It makes perfect sense because you like Cleveland. We got a good fan base. We want to keep them happy. We want money coming in. I'm not about to. Get duped. You see, Paul George was like, "Hey, I'm not coming back." At least Paul George told him. But if LeBron playing, I've been saying this forever. I need to find it. I said if LeBron loses 2 times, he's gone. LeBron's trying to win. If LeBron would have lost last year and then lost this, we wouldn't even be talking about this right now. He'd have been somewhere else. He wouldn't have signed that other contract. But yes, now what'd you say? Philadelphia. I'm hanging. I'm like, no, I'm not. Give me business. Wait, I gotta wait and see what this guy's gonna be. I can't do that.
hold
But
on. Are you speaking for who? 76ers or
yeah,
Cleveland?
76ers. Ben Simmons is trying to recruit. Supposedly I seen something like that, and you can't never really tell which media is real and which media is false. But if Ben Simmons is trying to, what about that, G? What about LeBron going in almost being like a mentor role? Of course he's
He
playing
can. He
with it
can mentor. He gonna mentor JJ Redick. He gonna mentor Embiid.
with Ben
And he
Simmons
still
being
with him.
false. No, I want give me. I want everybody that you got right now. I want LeBron like I want that whole. We know LeBron. No, first of all, LeBron is always gonna come out on top in any situation. He's
He
gonna
come
want
out in the finals. He ain't come out on top in the finals. You said any situation.
meaning
He ain't come out
transactions,
5 times.
meaning
He came out on
transactions.
three
G.
times.
And how many
He
times?
came
Okay,
out on 3 times.
we gotta go back to LeBron. Didn't always have the better team. And
Oh,
you know what? You know
no,
what?
but
To pivot this,
so
you know what? You Kobe fans is really starting to get to me now. Like nobody even
oh,
brings this Kobe
what?
this,
So
Kobe that.
you
Like, come on, he ain't even in the convo. G, we talk about Jordan and LeBron. We don't talk about Kobe
know,
Bryant.
y'all fans, y'all so delusional.
No, it's not that. It's not that.
It's Kobe Bryant. Number wise, you're gonna say, yeah. I'm talking skills. LeBron will pass it to Kobe.
Of course, that's what Tyler
The
Perry
dude,
LeBron is.
the dude LeBron pass it to, look up to Kobe.
I got you. I
So
got
his
that.
story. Hold on. What did Ball say? I checked in my inner who? Mamba?
Yeah, okay.
Did he
Nobody's
say
probably ever gonna say enter LeBron because that's not LeBron. But guess what?
I checked to my inner LeBron.
But you gotta think about this, G. A lot of people, we know, a lot of players do emulate their game after LeBron. They emulate their game after Mike. Of course, yeah, we say enter Kobe because,
Westbrook go see.
huh?
Who Russell Westbrook worked out with last summer?
Kobe, yeah, of course.
Dude,
Skill wise, well, of course, why not?
my point. Who did Kawhi Leonard work out with?
Kobe. I got that point, but we know. I mean, as logical think, come on, like stop. Nobody's taking Kobe Bryant over LeBron James. Tell that boy Kobe to get to the final. I wish Kobe would have finally got to the finals after 2012.
Only winners gonna take Kobe. Why legends picked him? Y'all fans picked him. You saw my post.
Not every
Why
legend.
Larry Bird, Magic Johnson?
LeBron better than all of them. What you talking about? You can't nobody judge me that I'm better than.
All them guys wore one jersey.
I don't care. You can't judge me. You can't judge. Hey, I'm better than you. LeBron, like I'm better than y'all. Y'all don't understand me. I'm better than all y'all.
Who said that? They over 500.
Okay, I'm better than
I'm
all
gonna
of
kill
them.
you. You going off numbers, going off eye
No,
tests.
I'm better than them.
You
I'm better than Magic Johnson. LeBron is better than head and shoulders better than Magic Johnson. He's head and shoulders better than Larry Bird.
Athletic wise, he is. He's not a better winner
Cause he had a.
than them. I want to win. What you bring up Tom Brady?
Now I got you. Thank you. See, look, I got you because I got you right where I want you. You know what? For all y'all out there who sit out there and say Jordan never would have did it, oh Magic never would have did it. Okay, So now Magic is a GM. So that means LeBron should be like, all right, forget it. I'm not going to your team because you know what?
Yes,
How can
I
you
agree.
say that I'm not going to play? How can we say, oh, Magic never would have did it, but Magic want to go get these players? Maybe Magic was just never presented that opportunity to go do that, or he had rosters around him. So that's kind of like contradictory to say, oh, Jordan never would have did it. So
Jordan
isn't
had a chance to do it. They wanted to go to New York and play with Patrick Ewing. He said, nah, I want to stay here and beat Detroit. Like LeBron had the chance to do that to beat Boston. He couldn't beat 335-year-old guys.
Uh, and they were
Okay?
they were very good, G. They were very good 335-year-old
And
guys.
I bet that
They
Boston
was
team wouldn't have beat that Piston team.
oh, gee. Don't
They won
I don't
game
know. I mean,
seven.
I don't know. I can't even
Seven.
really. I can't
No,
even
no
really.
team. I'm just going off my eye test. I bet Rondo couldn't guard Michael Jordan at 6'8", 250. I bet
No,
Jordan wouldn't allow that. I
no,
bet Jordan wouldn't let J.J. Barrera go down his strap. Jason Terry go down his strap.
no. Hey, but sometimes things happen. That's all I'm saying. But this is my thing to
I
put
bet Kobe
LeBron.
Bryant did. You see what Kobe did to Rondo in the finals?
Remember what the Pistons did to Kobe in the finals? Remember what Rip
Yes,
Hamilton did to Kobe in the finals?
yes.
Remember
I
that?
picked
Okay.
Detroit to beat him.
Okay, all right,
I
remember that.
picked
Let's
Detroit.
like, come on, let's
But
stop
5
acting
is
like Kobe
5.
ain't. Let's stop acting like, come on. First, for one, G,
Okay.
everybody needs a
What's,
team.
what's
Every
Tom Brady's Super Bowl record?
don't matter. He got 2 losses, 5-2. What you got to say? And he's the greatest
Hold
quarterback
on,
ever.
hold on. Let me finish.
The greatest quarterback ever.
What's Kobe finals record?
I don't know what he's 5-2. Is he the same thing? Yeah, 5-2. He should be 5-2. That don't mean that total difference.
Look, listen to this. Name a quarterback that's 3-5.
John Elway, 2-4. I don't know what quarterback 3-5. Payne ain't never
It's,
won 3. So Payne ain't never
who,
won 3. He won 2.
okay, LeBron is a stat stuffer. He do all. He get everybody involved. He's great at that. That's like Peyton Manning. Who you want, Peyton Manning or Tom Brady?
Depends on who you ask.
Hey,
I'm a Tom Brady fan,
okay,
so it's
but why?
subjective.
Because of the clutch kill instinct, right?
It's something that isn't even on a screen that nobody even knows. Something that you can't see. You gotta dig down. You gotta look at you gotta look at the player hard. I'm gonna tell you right now, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, ain't nobody coming back down from 3 to 28 besides Tom Brady. Now I'm gonna tell
saying
everybody that.
LeBron is Peyton Manning. He's a stat stuffer. That's what y'all glorifying on. Triple doubles off losses. Michael Jordan would have never said I had the triple double. I did my job. I'm just talking facts. Because he didn't have stuff like that and said I ain't doing enough. And the Pistons was popping. I don't go to the media and glorify stats when I'm getting busted by 20. That's what y'all 23 do. I'm just talking facts. That's all, because we saw it in the finals. Well, I did my job.
He put in work. Come on now. We know that we know LeBron was just
Yeah,
one player from what's name. LeBron was one more player. Like if LeBron would have got Paul George this year, then it'd be like, wow, now this stuff because we seen it. Kevin Durant was a difference maker. But when LeBron,
Do you think Paul George can guard Kevin Durant?
that's another body,
Seriously.
G. That's another body. No, can't nobody guard KD.
Body.
It's another
It's not a
body.
body.
But that matters, G. When I'm LeBron and I got
They would have beat him 4-2 then. They would have beat him 4-2.
when I got 6 different bodies getting thrown at me and Kevin Durant only got 2 bodies being thrown at him, who gonna be fresher?
Okay.
Same thing to be flipped. Hey, LeBron, bro, forget it. LeBron need to think LeBron to really flip everything upside down. If LeBron was to go to Golden State, then what? You know
They
what?
don't want him.
As a fan,
Because Draymond attitude ain't gonna allow that.
as a
The
fan,
dude, yeah.
as a fan,
He
of the
wanted
NBA, I want to
KD.
see. Okay. All right. But wait, y'all don't think that'd be interesting? Wait, okay. Y'all gonna be like, oh, come on now, man. Ain't nobody compete. But look, G, I just want to see if they can go 82-0. Honestly,
Who? What?
if LeBron if LeBron was to go to Golden State, I just want to see would they be able to go 82-0. That's it.
The league will not allow that like they did Chris Paul.
Oh, okay, cool. Kobe had Gasol, one of the best offensive. Like, come on, Kobe has had so many rosters put together, like so many. Like, can we act like
I just never saw 3 I just ain't never saw 3 franchise players play on one team.
I don't
I
see.
never
I don't
saw that.
even know if Kevin
I
Love was that much of a franchise player because we
I
seen.
mean, he was Minnesota 25 and
Yeah,
12.
and so was Chris Bosh. So was Chris Bosh. G. So was Chris Bosh.
That's what I'm saying. Chris Bosh played with LeBron. Love
And what do they both have
uh,
in common? They were both losing. They were both losing, and then went
they
to a
franchise players.
and they were both losing. G. The thing,
Okay,
it
but
don't matter. You putting up garbage, but I don't care if you getting 40 and 40. You doing it in a losing effort. You ain't winning.
so was doing it too. He ran to Miami.
What you
He
say?
was putting up big numbers and said, "Oh, I'm going to
LeBron was
Miami because I
winning
can't."
though. Gee, LeBron was winning. You got to think
What
about
ring
it.
did he win in Cleveland?
Didn't matter
I don't
about it.
care. Like, what ring was he winning?
That's
What
y'all
did
only,
he was
but
doing
that's
winning?
y'all only argument is that LeBron went to Miami. Dude, they could have
Come
went.
on. Y'all
LeBron could have had them come to Cleveland. They didn't want to go in Cleveland. Who would choose Cleveland, Ohio over Miami, Florida? G, that's common sense. You would do that probably if your job. I mean, come on, G. You would do
I
that.
went, been to the finals. I know what it's like. My experience.
But they
I'm good
wouldn't
at.
come. They wouldn't come, G. You think D Wade about to leave? Like, no,
Yeah,
forget
when
that. Come
the
down
Team
here.
USA go to Miami. Everybody know Miami's a better city. I agree with that. But your skills will overwhelm people to come play with you.
And you see that happen all the time. Guess what, G? Some of your favorite players will love to go play with LeBron James in the NBA. Some of your
He's,
favorite will love it.
I'm a shooter. He a passer. Come on,
Some of your
bring it
favorites
to.
will
I know
love it.
he can bring it to me.
Some
I
of-
mean, but Kobe, he's a killer.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't taking nothing away from him. I ain't taking nothing away from him. But I think it's called. We need to actually classify these guys right. Of course, I don't even compare Kobe and LeBron
Why not?
Kobe and Jordan because
How
it's
you jump
different lanes.
Kobe? That's what.
Different lanes. G, they do two total different things, man. Two different
Okay,
lanes.
you're right. LeBron style got him 3-5.
Yes,
Jordan and Kobe style got them 5-2 and 6-0. I got
got that.
you. Got you. So what style would you want?
Hey, whichever one gonna get you to win.
5 and 6.
They won
Okay.
though, and it depends on and plus
I
this
don't
is.
want to lose. Hey, look,
I'm gonna see you.
I'm more. Oh yeah.
No, I no. All I was saying that this is a subjective subject. Hey, G, this subject is just like racism in America. You ask some people,
Right is right.
they say it is. You right. Right is right. You right.
Kobe's LeBron is like a innocent standby. He the one that's gonna be recording. That's to me because you see he watched and recorded Kyrie get the game winner.
Oh,
Am I lying?
man, he set him up for the West Ham and passed the ball. But sometimes you gotta know when to get a ball up. But look, this thing, I'm on both sides of the. Look, G, I'm not a biased fan at all. I can point out there's a lot of things Kobe do that LeBron don't do. There's some things that LeBron do. Probably a lot of things LeBron do that Kobe don't do. So you got your pros and cons with everything. That's that. You got your pros and cons with everything. The same team that Kobe could play for, the same team LeBron probably can't play for. So Kobe going to Miami with D Wade and Chris Bosh, that probably
He
wouldn't
wouldn't
have.
have.
No, but
He wouldn't have did that,
Kobe got what works for him
right?
because he got Gasol. We know that LeBron he dumped the ball down to a big man. That's not his game because he needs the court spread so he can kick out. And I gave LeBron some flack for that because I said, well, LeBron, maybe the style of play of yours is the reason why y'all keep losing because you can't dump the ball down to a Gasol. You can't dump the ball down to a Tim Duncan. You don't want to do it because you want to be able to control everything. You want to be able to kick and dish. Kick instead of just saying, okay, here, how about my jump shot? Because LeBron, I think at this stage in LeBron's career, his jump shot is pretty good.
It is. I agree.
He can use Anthony Davis, somebody in a post or DeMarcus Cousins, like, bro,
Don't
let
nobody
somebody
want
else
love.
work.
He can't use it because don't nobody want love.
Yeah. That's ironic too, right? Hey, but y'all heard it though, man. From me to you, sports talk. We only getting better. That's it. We only getting better. Like I said, it ain't about said it first. It's about got it right. From me to you, signing out.